Hi, I'm Jamie, your homeownership advisor here at the Homeownership Center. And today we're going to talk about some tips and tricks on purchasing a home. So I personally purchased my house in December of 2021. And so the first tip that I would have would be being proactive. So if you feel like purchasing a home is in your future, you want to check your savings, see how much you have in savings, check around, shop for some loan products, figure out how much that you want to have in savings. Like, are you going to have to pay for closing costs? How much of a down payment do you think you're going to need? You also want to check your score often and monitor that. If there is something on your score that you need help with, reach out to a HUD-approved counseling agency, and they can help you and direct you towards how to fix that or how to what you need to do to get approved. Next, I would say don't make any large purchases or big changes to your credit. So don't close any credit cards, don't buy a new car. I actually, in the middle of our process, wrecked my own car and it was totaled, and I had to wait until after we signed the papers at closing to go car shopping. So super stressful, which brings us to the next thing is this is a stressful process for anybody. So even myself working in the field, I was still super overwhelmed with everything and it was scary. So don't be afraid to feel all of the emotions. They're all there. It's just take it day by day. And don't be afraid to ask your lender questions. So if you have a homeownership advisor that you're working with, ask them questions. If you have a specialized lender or a point of contact, ask them questions. Don't be afraid. No question is dumb. I guarantee you that someone has asked that question before too. Understand that your timeline can change. So we were given a closing date and it was a tentative date, but it did change. So you just have to make sure that you have everything in order, get your lender everything that they need up front, and hopefully it's a stress-free process or less stressful, but things do come up. So there are things that you have to worry about in the middle of the process. And then, of course, one of my personal things again was I underestimated how much time it was going to take us to pack the house. So make sure that you are packing and then even downsize. So it's a great time when you're in the midst of packing and you're touching every belonging that you have in the house to donate things or sell them. And then the last thing is definitely line up your friends and family for help moving, or even hire a service to come help you move. That was one of the stressful things for us too, is moving and figuring out who was going to help us and when they could help us, and the whole timeline of moving in general. If you're hiring a truck service, make sure to call them ahead of time and get your U-Haul or whatever type of service that you're going to use. So if you are feeling stressed out, take a deep breath. You're gonna make it. It's gonna be okay. But if you have any questions, here at the Homeownership Center, we specialize in first-time home buyers or just moving in general. So let us know if you have any questions. Our phone number is 304-636-9115, and our website is hocwv.org. Thanks so much.